AC. So when we last ended off, we found the skull fossil, which we're going to be heading down to Orberg City to revive. We also got this egg. As long as we don't revive this egg in Orberg, such a hard name to say, we're good. It's moving occasionally. Okay. Maybe we should go ahead and get out of Eterna City. Because we can't have that hatch in Eterna City either. You know what? While we're over here, actually, I need to go to the old chateau. Let's go ahead and get that out of the way. There's actually a couple of items that I want to grab in here. And essentially see because it's super modern, unless it's a super modern building. Yeah, and my house is like over 100 years. No, it's not over. I think we're celebrating its 100-year birthday. Like next year. It matters where the egg hatches because that determines what location it says you caught it in. And this is still a Nuzlocke, so I can't catch a Pokemon in the same area. They have to all be separate areas. So if I hatched it in Eterna City, I wouldn't be allowed to use it because I got Chatot in Eterna City. That's the issue. All right, let me just bring up the page for the old chateau. Just so I know where I'm going here. Don't waste our time. There's an item I need in the easternmost bedroom on the second floor. Also, I should probably use a repel because I think these guys... No, they wouldn't have Shadow Tag. Not yet, right? No. I always forget when they took away Levitate for the Ghastly line. And when they gave it Cursed Body. Nope, previous. I believe easternmost bedroom means this over here. Yep. That is the TM for substitute. Pretty good if I can figure out a way to use it. Let's see, we have one other in the westernmost bedroom. Okay, buddy. If this were another playthrough, Rotom would be on the menu. Okay, the Dread Plate here increases the power of all Ghost type moves by 20%. And who's to say? Maybe there'll be a way to use that later. If we're lucky. We'll say for future games, I'm going to be very excited to be able to just reuse repels. All right, got that done. I guess I can just teleport back at this, right? Because that's all I needed here. Wait, I shouldn't do that because my egg. Get me out of here. Okay, we're safe. Hello, Viacola, or Viokitla. Read it wrong, sorry. I believe there's a couple of items down here we want to grab. And you know, if we're going all this way down, I wonder if it might not be safer to return to Orberg City the way we came instead of using the cycling path? Maybe? Maybe. I just remember the old Chateau episode from the anime because my ears really liked how Professor Oak kept saying, "Old Gateau from the old Chateau." I don't recall that episode. Diamond and Pearl's right after when I stopped remembering the anime. I didn't really watch it as a kid. Ruby and Sapphire, though, I had some DVDs for that. Okay, there's a lot over here. Silver powder, that's what we wanted. 20% increase to bug type moves. I think everything that increases power and sleep talk, I guess. It's probably not gonna matter. Anything that increases power is always 20% when it's not like, you know, life orb or something. Okay, we're gonna need that egg to hatch now. I have a bike. We're not gonna need the Explorer kit anymore. All of the other fossils that you get from the Explorer kit are all post-game, so what we got is what we have. Pokemon Uranium is fun. I did play that. I enjoy the fact that they gave a new evolution, the new type. I'm trying to think of like the easiest way to like do this. Yeah, I mashed B for a second there instead of A. Is there steps? I thought it was at the closest step to hatching. I might have been wrong. Moves occasionally. I just feel like cycling road can be really dangerous, especially since we're already level 26. We're already max level with Chatot. We probably should swap it out of the front. Definitely want to play a little carefully there, especially with what just happened in the last town, or in the last gym. I think I'm just gonna head back the way I came. It'll give us time for the Togepi egg to hatch. And it'll avoid unnecessary trainer battles. Thank you, Komori. Thank you for the prime. All right, now we take the thing off. I don't think there's any required battles on this lower path. I'm gonna continue to pick all of the berries. Oh, also, so I spent a ton of time off screen. First of all, hold on, I need to fix the badge count here. I did, although you can see, I did fix the order that they appear in. Fantina's gym is now properly 3rd. As far as I can tell, there's not really a way to get, I think that was the same
Good
zone.
luck on your run.
A little delayed, but thank you. I don't believe, dang it. There's a way to get Chatot's chatter working. On this, I'm using Melon DS, and apparently it's been a bug for a while that specifically the microphone doesn't work for Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. And that's like the only game. Oh, no, it's Diamond and Pearl, and then it's Electroplankton, that game, it doesn't work for that game as well. So, so we're working with a chatter that has an 11% chance to confuse instead of the max 30%. And also, I'll have to edit in the metal bar noise whenever I want it to play. That didn't, no wonder Pachirisu ate up that Draco Meteor. I really thought it would get knocked out. This sucks. This is gonna push me to level 24. At the very least, if I remember correctly, no, I'm thinking of Diamond and Pearl. Fantina's gym in Diamond and Pearl has no required fights, but I think it does in this. Oh, I saw that was a spinner a little too late. Very nice. I knew it! I knew it was gonna happen! I'm so mad, dude. Ended up fighting more trainers on the way back, just backtracking than I would normally. And it's a Ponyta. I am taking in-game trades. Both Chatot and Kadabra are in-game trades. Okay, I was gonna say, I didn't think it was gonna do that much. That was a critical hit, because of course it was. It's okay, Ponyta can't take any hits. We shouldn't be hit by any other battles. There's no way. There's like no battles left to be hit with. I am gonna heal after that. That was crazy damage. Very nice. I believe, yeah, the only other area we need to avoid our egg hatching is Orberg, so we should be fine. Gonna have to buy more repels soon. Oh, shortcut. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to avoid speeding up as much as I can. Because it bothers me too. It's just completely silent. I try to talk most of the time when I speed up because of that. I don't believe there's any... Yeah, I battled you. I don't believe there's anything new I can do with the HM cut at this point, but I do want to see what Poketch applications I have now that I have 2 badges. Yeah. I really want... There's got to be some patch you can do to like emulators where you can get music playing while you speed up. I feel like I've seen it before. Okay, that was it. What do we have? The step counter. Drawing. The calculator, not allowed to use that. And the real world current time. Oh, you can have the music play still while you speed up. I guess it wouldn't be that bad. Stay out of the middle. Coming up. Is there a Gift Eevee in this game? Yes, there is. Honestly, I'm not fully decided on what I'm going to evolve it into. There's definitely something I'm not, like Leafeon. I already have Grotle. Espeon's not really a needed type since I have Kadabra. What else can I lock out? I kind of don't like the way Jolteon works. It's very fast, but frail and not strong enough to back that speed up. I think the leader in my head right now is Vaporeon. And as much as I'd love to, what's my egg like right now? Sounds can be heard from inside. Okay. Okay, we are leaving Orberg City immediately. We should be able to hatch it in here. Vaporeon's a leader right now. Umbreon is always a great Pokemon to have because it's so tanky. It always gives you a good pivot option. Glaceon's not really doing much that Vaporeon doesn't do because Vaporeon gets Ice Beam. That's kind of one of the real reasons I want to go with Vaporeon. Hello, Caster. What's up? Tamagotchi inbound indeed. Yeah, I gotta remember all the names that I decided I was going to use. Vaporeon's Ice Beam is gonna be huge because obviously Cynthia has Garchomp. You want to have a one-shot ready for that guy. Ice is just really good in general in this game. Cash money on Riolu. That's right. I don't know if we gave a name to Cranidos yet. What's Cranidos gonna be named? Maybe like Beanie. That's something hat related because it's a skull. Oh my god. Okay, buddy. Cuphead helmet. You're not getting a helmet unless you got prerequisite items that need a helmet. A beanie, you can just give it out. Party hat. Could be party hat, because... Could be cake. I did just get a bike. If it's just like birthday theme. Cake is a gift. Man, the music of Pokemon Diamond and Pearl really is super good. Jerry, because if you have played Graveyard Keep, Jerry is the skull. So the theme, the name theme that we have is things that you would be given as a gift. Why are there so many enemies? Items you would be given as a gift. So Grotle is Mittens. That's the only Pokemon we've gotten to name so far. But Togepi is going to be named Tamagotchi, because you could be given a Tamagotchi. And apparently it means egg friend. So fits pretty dang well. And so Cash Money will be Riolu. I'm kind of sad. I guess I could change the nicknames of my my Chatot and Kadabra in Pokéhex. Bro, this is taking a hot minute. I told you my D-pad is bad. I told you it's bad. I need to get a new controller. For real, for real. I've seen a lot of people say the Steam controller is pretty nice, but okay, 95% accurate. I'm not gonna buy a $100 controller without feeling it in my hands. It's gotta feel like it's $100. I've seen those videos before. Those are really cute. We have some friends that used to own a farm up here, and we got to... You're actually not supposed to like touch chicks too much because they are incredibly sensitive both to like physical touch and disease. There we go. Team member number 4. Togepi. What would I name Chatot and Kadabra if I could change their names? Well, Kadabra is holding a spoon, right? So maybe I'd be like Cutlery. Because that's actually something I got. Let me make sure I'm spelling this right. I got gifted recently, and I was like, yes! New spoons. Nope. This is why we check. O-T. I hate that this isn't QWERTY. I don't know why it makes it so much harder. Cool, well, we did it. What level does that start out at? 1 in this game. That's right. Goodness gracious. Adamant nature? That's so bad. Do I get Cutlery as a wedding gift? You do get Cutlery as a wedding gift pretty often. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's so not good. Togekiss is definitively a special attacker. I'm pretty sure its special attack is like double its physical attack. So that's really, I mean, it's not ideal, but oh well. The real question is, how are we gonna get this Togepi's level up? All right, we gotta figure out the name of this this fossil real soon. Is it you? Yes. I think beanie's got to be the way it goes. I don't want to do too many clothing options, though. I've already got mittens. We did socks in the last run. Chaddock could be Kazoo. Kazoo's good. Yeah. I think I agree with that. Granny Dose. Yippee! And you may say, well, isn't that your second encounter in Orberg City? No, actually. And I'll show you why in a second. Yeah, I don't think I want to do another clothing option now that I think about it. This is one of those situations where I feel like I'm going to cut this section out of the VOD. What do you put on your head that's a gift? Party hat is there, but it kind of... It's not a gift, you know? Bucket is a hat and an item. It's not a... Bucket... Are y'all getting buckets for your birthday? Y'all open the presents at Christmas and it's a bucket? I almost feel like this should be Legos, because Legos are hard and pointy. I'm doing Legos. I've made an executive decision. Should it be singular Lego or double Lego? I think we've decided singular Lego. Oh, I think someone did a drink water earlier as well. 2 sips. 1 singular Lego. So true. We're back. All right, let's check out the Cranny Dose. Now, if Cranny Dose was adamant... Also, already level 20, nice. Hardy. Kind of want to know what that is, because Cranny Dose is so frail to begin with. I kind of want to know if that lowers its defensive stats. Nope, it's neutral. Raise attack, lower special attack. Lonely. Decreases defense, increases attack. Once again, an awful nature for it. Quiet. Lowers speed, raises special attack. That's okay. That's all right. The plural of Lego is still Lego. Oh, well then good thing it was singular Lego then, huh? Yeah, Cranny Dose, hold on. I want to see its defensive stats. 26 defense, 20 special defense, 63 HP. Yeah, that's not great. Not as frail as Kadabra on the physical front, but dang, girl. The issue with Cranny Dose, and kind of the reason I'd honestly prefer Bastiodon if we had the proper trainer ID for it, is because I do think Bastiodon just is better defensively. Having high defenses is so important. And it almost makes me think maybe I should go Umbreon. It's why Grotl's been so strong up to this point, because it's a super physically defensive Pokemon. And that I think Infernape kind of struggles when it comes to that. Are we supposed to get stopped by Dawn somewhere here? Or not Dawn, Brendan, and get my item finder? Now, I'm willing to bet there's a lot of really good items on the bike road, but I don't know. I don't know if it's worth going all that way out for it. Let me check. So on Cycling Road, we can get a Poison Barb, which increases poison damage. I don't think anyone uses Poison type. We do get one poison type later, but it doesn't really use it. Okay, what about Wayward Cave? Wayward Cave's where I'm like, ugh, I don't know if I want to do all that. The TM for Double Team and the TM for Earthquake, but we need Strength first. Yeah, I'm gonna want that. Yeah. We also have, oh, there's multiple floors. A Duskstone, useless to me. Grip Claw, don't really care. That's about it. We'll come back when we get Strength. I don't think Double Team is worth coming out of our way for. Lucas, that's right. You look like you give me something. Good call. Whoops. Maybe I need to, like, trigger this like this away. It stops you randomly there a lot. Huh, I could have sworn the stop was up there. Maybe it's over here in Platinum specifically. Oh boy. I can probably avoid some battles down here. This is spooky. Are there any items I need to be concerned? I know I'm checking for items a lot, but items are important to know. Route 207. Nope, doesn't look like there's anything of note here. Then I can just move on. Look at that beautiful avoid all the battles. There it is. Yeah, it's doing the bike check, I'm sure. Thank you for the Versus Seeker. I will never use that. The dowsing machine. I forgot it was an app on the Poketch. It's so convenient, to be honest. I'm just really sad the Poketch never came back. I feel like it was a very good bottom screen mechanic. All right, Mount Coronet. No items we need. We can just make our way through. I should have bought repels, but oh well. I'm also gonna swap Cranidos to the I can't put Togepi in the front. Oh, before I forget, I need to give the Soothe Bell to Togepi. No! Wrong button. There. Now it'll passively gain some juicy stats. Any other items I want to give out yet? No, not really. All we really have is I mean, I guess the Hard Stone can be given to Cranidos to boost its rock-type moves, but I don't even know if it has a rock-type move yet. Nope. Pursuit and Takedown is an awful set of moves. It does have the ability Rockhead, right? Whoops. No. Was that a 50-50 that I failed to get the ability Rockhead? Or does it not get that? Maybe that was deemed too OP. I could be completely wrong. Yeah, the issue with Seagear is it was a lot of like online stuff too, which didn't really matter. Cranidos always gets Mold Breaker. Gotcha. Hello, Argon. What's up? Welcome back. They think I'm walking all that way. We definitely have some required trainer battles in this next route. What route is to the right of here? 208. No, the items kind of aren't giving. You don't have a lot that's actually, okay, buddy, genuinely useful. I did get Rock Tomb, you're right. Yeah, I probably should give it to it. Oh yeah. Candidos isn't doing much of this. Let's have fun. Let's see the potential. Okay, I'm also a rock type. I feel like I've never seen Cranidos. Jesus. I feel like I've never seen Cranidos's back sprite. It is an Onyx. I can't be too judgmental. Doink. It'll be worth looking up what Cranidos learns in the near future. Quick Claw, baby. Thank God I could outspeed the Sonics. Let's see. Cranidos gets Assurance at level 24. Thank goodness. Yeah, we should teach it Rock Tomb. It's not getting a rock type move until... It doesn't get a physical rock type move until level 43. It gets Ancient Power first. That's gross. Yeah, Rock Tomb needs to go on it if I want to have any decent option for attacking. Return could... This could also be our return Pokemon as well. To be honest. I'm fairly certain that... I think that once we get Torterra, it also learns Rock Tomb. And I'm wondering if that combination of moveset would be really nice for it. Probably would, but a Cranidos without a rock type move is also really bad. Goodbye, scary. 80 accuracy is crazy, by the way. Takedown's more powerful than it in a case where the move isn't resisted. We are coming up to the ghost type gym though, where Pursuit is actually going to be very nice. I feel like I might use Scary Face if there's a case where I need it to slow down a Pokemon, like so Kadabra can outspeed maybe. Not that I would know. Isn't Thief like, it's 40 power? Just because I'm curious. Yeah, it's not useful on any of them. I'm gonna get Togepi to a decent level here real quick. It's gonna take a little bit, but oh well. What if they're not looking? That's how Scary Face misses. Oh yeah, like more of a fail kind of, they're just not intimidated. Yay, we got Metronome. Now, if I could somehow get Tamagotchi to evolve before this next gym, that would kind of be a crazy grab. I have a feeling that Chatot going to be pretty useful as well. Yeah, that's the fun part about Metronome, isn't it? Sweet Kiss, that's kind of crazy. Heart Home City. Doesn't Heart Home City have the massage for your Pokemon somewhere? I want to say walking in Amity Square also gives you a good amount of friendship. Yawn, huh? Massages in Veilstone. Oh yeah, I think you're right. Yawn's pretty crazy. Okay, there's no reason we need Growl if we have Charm. Hold on, Togepi's moveset's kind of goated for a support set. Maybe the adamant nature won't matter too much. Hoffenhaus. Oh yeah, we are going to be getting our Eevee in a second as well. Forgot about that. I guess I need to decide what I'm evolving it into pretty soon, don't I? Yeah, I'll go to level 20. I'm just trying to not overshoot. Encore. That's still a really good move. I don't know if it's something I want to get rid of any of these moves for, though. There we go. Level 20. I want to say when you give a Pokemon a rare candy, it gives them a small friendship boost. Let's throw it in a couple times into battle so that we can try and get that evolution. Oh, I want to know the stats. Sorry. Pretty dang defensive. Not much other than that. It does also have Serene Grace. I don't remember off the top of my head if that was a chance to get Serene Grace or not, but that's very good. I think that's the only ability it gets, or nature, yeah, ability it gets. Nose Pass. I can take a hit from a Nose Pass. I want to use Metronome. We've got a. That's not Metronome. Oh well. I was mashing. Okay, buddy. That's not good. Lower that attack stat right the fuck now, dude. The other ability is Hustle. I want to say Hustle didn't exist before Generation 5. Well, this is bad. Actually, this is really bad. Better get some good moves. That's pretty good. Not against a Nose Pass, though. Okay. Okay. This is the second time I've gotten blocked by a Nose Pass, and it's kind of been catastrophic. This is not good. Okay. Okay. Togepi's kind of cooking with the move choices, but I'm gonna need something a little more. Fire Fang. Okay. We're going to not be able to deal damage to this Nose Pass pretty soon. Shadow Punch. We are not doing enough damage, brother. Ha! Why am I getting crit so much? I need to confuse it. There's no way I'm gonna kill it if I don't. Hustle was introduced in Generation... Who in Generation 3 got Hustle? There you go. Yeah, it's not going to deal a lot of damage, though, because it has raised defense and lowered. Just so y'all know, I can't swap out. Like, Block is permanent. Block does not wear off until Nose Pass leaves the field, so... Whatever. Brother. I mean, that's fine. It doesn't have any special attacks. It was already confused, though. I need to rip off like a Hydro Pump right now, dude. Oh! That was good. That was so good. Bro, hit yourself. Even if Spiritomb somehow got Wonder Guard, Fire Fang would still hit through it. Oh, okay. Doesn't sound good. Based Togepi? based Togepi? This is crazy. Hello, Fangor. I'm still going for the confusion. I need to. Yeah, this has been... I don't know if I want to keep tempting the self-destruct or explosion or memento with another metronome. I might as well. What's the chances? This Togepi's fucking yoked, dude. That's crazy. Bro, hit yourself. It's a 50% chance. All right, you're gone. Actually, maybe not. That might do 1 damage. Nope, we're good. Holy moly. I didn't like that one bit. I was not a fan of that. Well, Togepi, get the hell out of the first position. I'm just gonna swap it out whenever I need to. What is this? Because I still really do need Togepi to evolve. Female Togepi? How many of my Pokemon are female at this point? Because my Grotle is too. Sheesh. Go women. I'm out of repels. Okay, you're just a regular spinner. Grabbing all the berries I can. You never know when it's going to be one that's specifically useful. I hate to say it, but I do think that Diamond and Pearl's setup for this upcoming gym is cooler than Platinum's. Any ideas for the evolution? Probably Vaporeon. I can't... Anything else feels like I would just be doing it for the quirkiness. Umbreon would be a really strong choice as well. But like, if I chose Flareon, you know, yeah, it would be my only fire type, but how many Pokemon are actually... How many fights does a fire type actually help, you know? 1, I think. The bug type Elite Four. This guy's got a Smeargle. Or Smeargle. Need a Surfer. Well, I mean, that's kind of like the thing. If I don't get Vaporeon, I am allowed to get a Pokemon that isn't like one of my ones that I use to use Surf. Getting Vaporeon locks in the fact that I have to use Surf and Waterfall on it. Luckily, Dive isn't in this game. At least it's not an HM in this game, not required for anything. But yeah, I think Vaporeon just for water type and ice type attacks is gonna be practically required. I don't need to talk to you, right? I don't remember if I actually do need to. Just in case. Yeah, that's the thing about it. Like, everyone always complains about no fire types, but like, you really don't need one. I mean, yes, a fire type would be nice for like the Eterna City gym, but flying types, you know, they're all over the place. Okay, let's play a game called Let's Remember Where. What's her name? Lanette? Or is that wrong? Here we are. You're using Pokemon boxes. I love end users. BB. I do want an Eevee. What do we name Eevee? What's a gift that's very customizable? Hold on. I think Eevee is iPhone. gift card. Oh, gift card kind of goes hard. I think Eevee is gift card. That's funny. Hell yeah, bro. Now we play a fun game called When's the First Time We Get a Water Stone? Can we get it from the Veilstone department store? Solaceon Ruins. Okay, that's incredibly soon, actually. Hell yeah. It's so early. I don't know if I really want to use it that early. All right, let's get our teleport point set up here. Gift card and cash money are going to be the dynamic duo of the century. The other Pokemon. So I've only been able to name, I guess, 4 now. Because Chatot and Kadabra have predetermined names. But we've got Tamagotchi, Mittens, Lego, and Gift Card. This is incredibly awesome. Do we think I'm ready to take on the Fantina Gym? I think I just have to, right? Also, don't we have a rival battle here? If I remember right. She's at the contest. Oh, that's right. Okay. Probably want to beat Fantina before I do the rival battle, huh? Yeah, honorary nickname of Kazoo. That's what we'll call it. Glitter powder. I think it's so fun that in this game your mom actually does something. Like she has a hobby. Like your kid just left on a Pokemon adventure. You're going clubbing or something. Mom gets a break. Mom's gonna go do some crazy stuff. Hello, Fantina. I guess I need to check if there's any items I should grab here before I start the fight. No. No, the shell bell. Okay. Given by a woman in the Pokemon Hotel. Why is every town here in this game have like a hotel condominium type thing? It looks like the hotel might not actually have a sign outside of it. Is this the Pokemon Hotel? No, it doesn't. It's not giving Pokemon Hotel, right? I'm gonna try though. People gotta live somewhere, I suppose. This place? This is also not giving hotel, but you look like a woman. It gave me no details other than a woman. And the shell bell's a pretty, kind of a big deal get, so I kind of gotta get this. This will actually be crazy for Grotle. Ah, I found it. So this is the Pokemon Hotel. There's no identifying information about that at all in game. We also, I know there's items in Amity Square. Is there anything crazy to pick up? Yep, we're going to Amity Square. We are definitely going into Amity Square. We'll bring in Togepi since it's a friendship evolution. Yeah, there's a couple of good things. Just a few. Pretty sure Togepi can be brought in. No. Oh no, Grodel's the only one I can walk with. Really? Okay. Maybe this doesn't raise friendship. There's the amulet coin. Hey, one and done. We also need... There are 2 TMs that I would like to grab here. And we're gonna have to see if we could warp properly to do it. Okay, buddy. Am I stuck up here? Do I have to enter from the other side? I have to enter from the other side, I guess. Do you, like, teleport differently if you, like, move to the right? Yes, you do. Okay. I don't like that. Okay, that took some time. I didn't need that. Yeah, this is gonna be hard. Near the warp in the middle center north of the... Gross. No, it sent me here. Hello, Pikmin. Very nice fat cat. Okay. Trying to remember all of the... Jesus. Trying to remember all of the locations it's sending me is gonna be rough. Let's try to the right here. Okay, up from here? Nope. How about left from up here? I might just want to enter from the other side. I am nowhere near endgame. I can't. I'm not participating in anything new coming out. I'm in a Endwalker right now. Just started Endwalker too. Very early on. I haven't even hit a dungeon yet. Although, to be fair, it feels like it's taking its time with giving you a dungeon. Shadowbringers was so good too. Very much in the peak of Final Fantasy XIV, I feel like, right now. Easy to keep playing when you're not playing Stormbringers. Okay, this is one of the TMs I want. Secret Power. Pretty good. And then... Eurotract, I think? Yep, that's all we need. If you're playing BDSP, you get Volt Switch here, which is wild. But I believe that's a Generation 5 move, so it's not in this game. Yeah, the Asians were the B-plot to the Garleans. And now it's the opposite. I guess Endwalker is kind of like they're even. There's a plane that flew right above my house right now. What swaz has Eevee got going on? Mild nature. I want to say that's a special attacking nature, which is really good. My guess is defense down, special attack up. Mild is special attack up, defense down. I'm crazy. It does have adaptability. I don't know if that's a chance to get adaptability over Runaway. And I don't recall what that gives me for Vaporeon. Hold on, it's worth looking at this. That gives me hydration. I mean, hey. Can't argue with that. Is that a hidden ability adaptability? Hold on. Surely it is. No, it's just another regular ability. Okay, never mind, never mind. It's just a 50-50 of adaptability or runaway. But all of Eevee's evolutions just have one ability, other than the hidden ability. That's right, hidden abilities don't exist in this game. Tackle, Helping Hand, Sand Attack, and Growl, huh? Yeah, that's not gonna do anything in this next fight. Let's see if you get Bite soon. Surely you do. Ooh, level 29. That's not what I wanted to see. Yucky. Eevee's probably only gonna be useful to like swap in and hit some sand attacks, maybe. Maybe some growls. Not ideal. I think we've prepared pretty much all we can. How many required fights are in this next gym? I don't necessarily know. Yeah, I think Chadot's gonna be cooking it up, I fear. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trainers in this gym. Okay, so I really need to avoid them. All of Fantina's Pokemon have an option to attack without a ghost type move, so they've broken the curse. This is not, so I thought this was the quiz gym. No, Platinum is actually a different puzzle. If you cast light on one or they catch you in the light the battle's on. Find the blue tile in the room and memorize the mark on it. Next, head for the red door with the same mark. Okay. I can look at a map of this. Wait, it doesn't show the blue tile on the map. Okay. Well, Togepi's definitely not leading. This is gonna be a rough... I think this is all Chatot and Grotle. I guess Lego can do some stuff too. I'm gonna give Lego a couple of level ups. Does Chatot learn Thief? It does, I believe. Just making sure I do the right thing here. Dang, if I could have evolved... I mean, I can evolve Togepi with a lot of time investment. I really should, shouldn't I? I can also give Eevee Quick Attack, not that it can use it here. Yeah, Quick Attack is just outright better than Tackle in this game. I think Tackle was raised to 50 power in Generation 5. I've got to evolve Togepi first. I'm sorry. I really wish I had the one reason I was actually looking at the Pokédex apps is I wanted to see if I actually had access to the Friendship app yet. What could I do with Togepi? I guess run it through a couple of battles outside. I don't know. I don't really have a ton of levels to play with, but I can use Kadabra, who's probably not going to be used in the gym fight at all. Unless it could one-shot. I believe she has a Haunter. Yeah, if it can one-shot her Haunter, maybe. But Haunter also has Sucker Punch. I don't know, man. Definitely no foul play. Not this early, at least. It gets assurance. Friendship checker is in Eterna City? Oh, I should get that. I forgot that you get apps not just from Jubilife. Well, I'm gonna get that, god dang. I know I'm using a psychic type move on a psychic type. It's just Kadabra's the Pokemon that I want to absorb a little bit of experience here, and also, who cares? I could always Pokehex the friendship up, but that feels like it's friendship, you know? Who cares? How much friendship do we need? Okay, yes, I know it needs friendship. Everything's like, oh, it evolves with friendship. What friendship level? Give me the specifics. Brother. Editing friendship. It better not be 250. That's insanity. Isn't 255 max? There's no way it's 250. 220 or higher. Okay, buddy. No. Yikes. My level cap's 26. I can't go that far. So it wasn't in there unless I need to do the battle, which I suppose is completely possible. Let me see if I can find it. Do I need the Poffin case to get it from that lady? Eterna! Oh yeah, this is Hearthome. I mean, Ripperoonie, right? Sucks to suck. Hold on, let me pop a save. I can check it in Pokédex. I said it before and I'll say it again. This music fucking slaps. Okay, Pokemon Heart Gold nope, that's the wrong game. Pokemon Platinum version. Togepi's current friendship is at... I messed up. I accidentally saved Arceus over Togepi, completely on accident. Ooh, oh no. Guess that's how we have to play the game now. Pokemon requires at least 220 friendship in order to evolve. And Togepi is at 207. It's almost there. Oh, well then let's fuck around a little. I don't know. If I throw it into like one more wild battle, that should be enough. Dang, Togepi must start at a pretty high friendship level, huh? I know your starters start at 70. Barrel's kind of a threat. That is not a Pokemon I wanted to run into. Mess him up. At the very least, I can run away if I need to. Look at that damage. Barry? Brother, I'm running. Brother, I'm running. I'm gone. Just 'cause I'm curious. Not enough. If I like just run around a little, that should be enough at this rate. What I need to be incredibly careful of is not triggering our rival battle right now. I'm so scared of the right half of that little road down there. Yeah, rare candies do boost. I think they boost like the same as like a protein. Fairly certain. Yeah, Bunnier is also legendary. Didn't you know? Okay, I keep forgetting the bottom button is A. Just gonna go wacky for a little bit. Who cares? I'm pretty sure Cranidos is going to be able to do quite a bit of work in this gym. It's just its special defense is not impressive. I really don't expect it to be able to survive like more than a hit. That's the main issue. That's why I feel like I need Togetic. Shadow's kind of weak in general. So, you know. And you know, even if I evolve Togepi, it's probably not gonna get any good moves for a little bit. It's just good stats to have. Okay, 22. We are officially in the area where I don't wanna. Okay. Yeah, special defense is 30, and I think its HP stats like 40. It's so pitiful. Maybe Togepi does need 250 to evolve. Yeah, there's always Umbreon. Ugh. Giving up Vaporeon, though? Six, 7. I really don't know if I can give up Vaporeon. Because that gives me, I mean, that deals with one. Oh, whoops. That deals with one of the Elite Four. It deals with the champion to a certain extent. That deals with the Steel Gym to a certain extent. I'm very afraid of this gym. Genuinely, it's so spooky. That's a lot of friendship to grind out, though. Not true. We respect Vaporeon in this house. Every 128 steps gives a 50-50 chance of boosting friendship by 1 point. That sounds pretty slow. Sounds like we're probably throwing it out in battle. Let's learn friendship mechanics real quick. Effects of friendship. No, not effects of friendship. I want to know what affects friendship. Okay. A level up is plus 2 friendship. Using a vitamin is plus 2 friendship. I believe that includes rare candy, so it's 4 friendship every level up. Oh. Having it in your team for a gym leader fight specifically gives friendship to the whole party. That's so funny. Using a battle item gives friendship. That's weird. Oh, throwing it out in battle does not increase its friendship. Huh. Well, right now we're trying to get our Togepi to evolve. And I think using steps is kind of the only way. I don't know, why did I think that throwing them out gives them friendship? Completely not true. Yeah, the massage is in Veilstone City, so we can't do that yet. Ugh. Crazy. What's your whole team? They're on the bottom screen. This is everything I have. Togepi, Kadabra, Chatot, Cranidos, Grotle, and Eevee. Man, Umbreon would dog walk this entire gym. It's so true. What does Umbreon do after that? Not much, right? It wouldn't be useful against the immediate upcoming gym. Steel, it's not. Oh, well, I mean, no, Steel, it's not doing anything because Steel resists Dark in this game. Poffins boost friendship? It's not showing that, I don't think. Oh, do we have any friendship increasing berries? Nope. I'm looking at the Bulba Garden, which should be right. I didn't know that surviving with poison with 1 HP is actually negative friendship. Fun fact. Grotle already has bite. Grotel's pack and bite. I just can't. I can't 100% rely on Grotle, especially because yeah, if it gets Will-O-Wisped, it's kind of cooked from the Duskull. I'd rather not have that happen, but after that, it kind of can do some work. Oh, the Miss Magius with Shadow Ball is what makes me sad. Yeah, I know PK Hex can adjust friendship. It feels like, I feel like I'm already like teetering the line with the rare candies, you know? I also like that you said it appears I've hacked them in. You didn't want to be 100%. Maybe I properly grinded out those 968 rare candies. So here's the issue. If I give Togepi one more level up and it doesn't evolve, that's officially spooky territory. I'm gonna save and look at its friendship level again. Would never want to assume. Chatot with Thief, Pluck, Chatter, and Substitute. Substitute's crazy. That's a lot of good moves to blow early. But yeah, when again would I use Thief? That might be the play. Although, okay, here's the thing. Thief is 40 base power. When super effective, it's 80 base power, right? Chatter is 60 base power. And with Stab, it goes to 90. So I'm better off just using Chatter for damage. As well as the 10% chance to confuse. But Substitute kinda might be a call because they all have moves like Duskull has Will-O-Wisp, Haunter has Confuse Ray, Miss Magius also has Confuse Ray. Maybe. Show me that friendship. 224. I need to know what friendship level does Togepi evolve? 220 or higher. So it should, you were right, it should evolve here. Thank you. I was about to say, Togepi, what are we doing? I think this is important. Togepi is going to be really good against Miss Magius. Its only attacking option against us is going to be Psybeam, since, well, Magical Leaf isn't very effective. And Shadow Ball will be... That's kind of the big thing. I need to have a Pokemon out that doesn't get affected by Shadow Ball. All right, I fear you need to learn some moves, girl. Secret Power. What does Secret Power do indoors? Swift? Oh no, it's just a normal type attack. It just has a different animation. It doesn't take the typing of that attack, does it? There's no way Chad outspeeds Haunter. I don't believe it. Beep, 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 beep. Yeah, Secret Power might not be usable. Can Thief go on? No. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, if Haunter hits Hypnosis, I'm cooked. I do have Chesto Berries. That's... Do I want to protect against the Will-O-Wisp, or do I want to protect against the Hypnosis, you know? That's the issue. And I probably can't use Kadabra because it has Sucker Punch. And even with Haunter's pretty low physical attack, I don't know if Kadabra can do that. Setting up the substitute blocks both. That's so true. Does Togetic get any moves? Togetic, moves learned, Generation 4. It gets Follow Me at 24. We're so back. No, it doesn't get any flying type moves. Oh, this is Diamond and Pearl. No difference. Okay. Well, it can come in to take hits. I think you might have cooked with the substitute. I only worry that Duskull just goes, I'm gonna kill you anyway. I'm gonna do it. The only Pokemon that would really get anything out of Thief is Kadabra, and at that point... Oh, don't worry, I have a plan for the Citrus Berry. We're not worried about the Citrus Berry. Sing kind of saved us there. What was the moveset you had? Oh yeah, you had Thief on it. I don't really need Thief. Do we get rid of Taunt or Sing? Sing saved him. You can't deny that. Substitute and Shell Bell. Ooh. Ooh. I feel like I should keep Taunt. For 2 to 4 turns, we'll get rid of Taunt. I was thinking like, well, there's the situation where like Taunt would last throughout a swap. Ghost type Pokemon aren't heavy. That's not gonna do much. Maybe in the future. The crazy part is I do think Grodel can like dog walk this entire place, but I'm not sure about it. I think we just have to go. I think we have to run it. Okay. I'm gonna lead with Mr. Turtle. I think that's our strongest choice. Grodel's lunch gets eaten by Shadow Ball, I fear. If we have a Shadow Ball coming in, we can swap to ignore it. That's a circle. I hate this. I think it's only 2 rooms. What is that? No! Damn it. I didn't think it would have that much room, and I'm sorry, I screamed. I didn't like that one bit. This is a Drifloon double. This is kind of spooky. Oh, you stop that right now. Oh, God. That should one-shot. Grodel's a big boy, dude. I didn't account for Aftermath. It is crazy how fast you gain levels in this game. I can't really play around the Aftermath much. Razor Leaf really isn't gonna do much. Maybe I just won't knock it out with its stockpiling. Wait, no, I'm thinking of Innards Out. You just wanna knock out for Aftermath with a good amount of HP, don't you? Okay, buddy. Flint's minimized drift limb. Yeah, hopefully we have something for that. Golly. I wonder if I have potions to deal with this, because I don't particularly want to leave. Yeah, I do. Oh, I didn't heal! Kadabra's not coming out anyway. Okay, target. There we go. Yep, trades are allowed. Okay, before we actually do this, I do need to go to the bathroom, so I will be right back. Wham. All right, let's do this. I'm really afraid. I am super scared. After Cantina. Fighting type gem. Yeah, I count trades just because if you don't do trades, and fossils for that matter, you only get 5 Pokemon, and when you don't get to choose what you bring, I find that less interesting, because like, who are you bringing to the gym? Oh, the only 5 Pokemon you have. Makes sense. All right, before we do this, let's not forget, let's get up to level cap, which is confirmed 26. Don't mess around. Psybeam. Is this a Grotle or a Chatot lead? If it's Chatot lead, it goes straight through Duskull, Haunter, Mismagius. If it's Grotle, it also goes straight through. I think I need to give... I don't know what I need to give. Grotle is not surviving a Shadow Ball. I'm like super afraid of that specifically. I don't know. I full on don't know what I should do here. I think maybe I lead Grotle. I couldn't tell you, dude. Everything looks bad. Hello, Coda Corgi. And also consider, we have Cranidos sitting here. It's a Cranidos with Assurance. Isn't that only if it takes damage already? Yeah, that's not gonna... I mean, it's more damage than Pursuit. Why not? I don't think any of these Pokemon are gonna be swapping out. Yeah, that's my thing, but I also don't know if... Well, setup fodder would be Haunter, wouldn't it? Because its only attacking move is Sucker Punch, but it's gonna outspeed me, so I need to put up the substitute on Duskull. Follow me, oh boy. Boy, would I. God, I wish this Mismagius just had Shadow Claw or something. With all those claws it has. Do we think Eevee get like... I guess it's Mismagius, isn't it? Like Mage, yeah. When I see Mag, my thought goes to Magma. Let me look at these support movesets right now. Helping Hand, Sand Attack. If Eevee could survive a Sand Attack, that would be a pretty good... Or if it could survive a Psybeam, that would be a pretty good Sand Attack opportunity. All of this is nice. I mean, Yawn... Tamagotchi certainly survives a Psybeam from Mismagius, right? I think... What's your speed stat? 31, you don't outspeed that Mismagius or Haunter. There's gotta be a way that I can kill Haunter with Tamagotchi and have it leading into Miss Magius, so I can put it to sleep and get a lead with Chatot. I could set up my substitute. I could pluck its citrus berry. I could confuse it at the same time. I don't know. I don't want to get, if I'm leading with Chatot, I don't want to get rid of my substitute though, you know? And I think Grotle survives one Shadow Ball. So if it comes to the point where like Miss Magius is at half HP, it kills something, Grotle can come in and finish the job. That's a backup that's always there. I hate this. I hate this so severely. Hey, when do I get my first shiny stone? Riley. Iron Island? Kill me now, bro. Yeah, okay. The only move that Chotot's taking damage from, I mean, it's taking damage from Future Sight from Duskull. Okay, I think I lead Chatot. I need to leave Grotle in the back so that it can swap in on Miss Magius at full HP if it needs to. Oh yeah, Lego needs a level up. Unfortunately, I don't think Lego does anything here. In fact, until it evolves, it's almost too frail to have in at any point. I don't know, man. Man, you know what would have been really nice right now? A Bastiodon. Well, I guess we'd have a Shieldon, but still, a Shieldon would also go a little crazy. Let's get those little heals, too. You never know, I suppose. Now for held items. I am gonna give Chatot the Shell Bell. Dread Plate is gonna go to Mittens. What item is Crandidos holding? Oh, the rock. Yeah. Dread Plate, Spooky Plate's Ghost. Dread Plate is dark. And then I am going to give the Quick Claw to Cranidos just because I think that's literally its only way to get an attack off. Yeah. Okay. Eevee ain't doing anything. Any berries that I should probably give? Confusion. Sleep. Will-O-Wisp isn't getting off. Do we think I outspeed a Duskull? I'm not entirely... No, I outspeed a Duskull. It's not going to get a chance to use Will-O-Wisp. Yeah, let's give Eevee an Oranberry just in case. Maybe it can survive 2 Psybeams with it. Yeah, I think if I remember right, Chatot has a speed of 91. And Duskull is not packing a 91 speed. There's no way. We have a plan. Will it work? I love that Chada is just completely silent. $19 HP, huh? Yeah, and it's immediately going for pursuits. Does that kill me? Good. And how much is a chatter going to heal me? Chah! Not enough. Hey! Wait! Oh, also it's going to heal on Duskull, I think. That's ideal. This isn't an awful setup. Maybe I can max damage range. Yeah, okay. This is a pretty good situation we have ourselves here. Because here's something that's really cool. This Haunter can't damage me. Its only attacking move is Sucker Punch, so I can just keep using Sing until it falls asleep. Why is Chatter flying? Because Chatot the only Pokemon that gets it. Simply put. Okay, it's a 2-hit knockout. Do I want to try and get Togetic in, or... I think we're chilling. I forgot I outspeed. Whoops. I was gonna say, I'm gonna go for another Sing, because it only has 2 turns of guaranteed sleep, and you saw that it woke up immediately turn 3. I just don't want to take a hit from this Haunter and lose my substitute. And now we can guaranteed take care of the Haunter. Yeah, that's right. I need to keep Chatot in to at least pluck this Citrus Berry. I'm thinking in my head, is it worth trying to go for a Sing, or should I just guarantee myself damage? If I remember right, Miss Magius has a much higher special defense than physical defense, so Pluck might also be the way to go here. Just for general damage. Yeah, it's your final Pokemon. I don't like it, though. Pluck. Beautiful! Give me that Citrus Berry. That looks like... I don't know if that's a 3-hit KO. That looks like 4 hits to me. And that means if it's 4 hits, she will heal it. I know I'm not doing calculations, but I'm still going to look at my stats. What's my physical attack? 49? Yeah. Pluck is definitely going to do more damage than Chatter here. I hate to say it. Because I am pretty sure Miss Magius has a huge special defense. Do I go for Sings? I think I just guarantee damage with Pluck. Okay. Maybe we don't need to be as worried as we need to be. Okay. Okay. I'll take that. I'll take that for sure. Jesus Christ. This team is going insane. Well, yet another Chatot sweep. Cool, huge call on Substitute, by the way. I forgot that Generation 4 AI is kind of bugged to not see it. This is Platinum. What TM is this? You giving me Shadow Ball, brother? Shadow Claw. Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. Shadow Ball would have been huge on Eevee. Well, Can't really ask for it to go better than that. We have a battle with our rival here. No rest for the wicked. If I chose Turtwig, doesn't look too dangerous actually. We're all level 26. Yeah, sub was insane. There's just not a lot of typings that are going to utilize so many status effects. I think Ghost is kind of the biggest user of it in this game at least. Okay. I'm looking at how I want to lead this rival battle. What do I do against Monferno? I guess Chatot. Right. I need to make sure that Buizel comes out second. That's what I need to do. And if I want to do that, I can't lead with that. His team's a lot lower level than me, but it's still like spooky. Ba-doom. Oh, yep. Add the badge. You're right. You're right. Boink. Level 32 max now, which is so high. I can probably spare a level or two here. What level does Cranidos evolve? I always remember it's either 35 or 40. Oh, something to consider now. Remember how our traded Pokemon were disobeying? They're going to start disobeying again at level 31. So it might be a strategy to keep Mega Drain. I don't know if I take that. I don't know if I can right now. I wish I could look at my physical attack. Razor Leaf is just so good for damage. Mega Drain's not going to be doing much. I can't take it. We're going to have chances to relearn moves coming up soon, so it's not a huge deal. I'm just going to give everyone one level up here. I don't recall off the top of my head how many battles we have until the next gym, but I know it's a decent amount. Cranidos is going to bait out the Buizel, I believe. So I think we can lead with Cranidos. Oh, shit! Oh, you don't give me an egg now. Wait. Where's my rival battle? I could get Rampardos now? There it is. Yeah, I mean, they literally gave us an egg. They were like, here's an egg. That's a gift. Not an egg from the daycare. I'm not counting that. Yeah, I can do this now. I'm gonna Rampardos. Level 30 though. That's 3 away. Yeah, let's get an ancient power. Yeah, not a daycare egg. Absolutely not. That would just be. It'd be a little much. It's 100% accurate. I feel like there's a reason to use that because of that. I don't need to worry about it over leveling from the level cap, actually. Yeah, Rampardos is literally, it's not coming in on the next gym. I can use it to its best effect beforehand. You're so right. Level 30 is a crazy early level too. I'll take that. Rampardos. 150 base attack stat, I believe, by the way. You're never using that. Oh, that was the B button. Whoops. 165. Yeah, that's a little bit of damage. Just a little damage. It has the quick claw still. It probably needs it. It's probably still slower than a Starly. Staravia? I'm looking at the Diamond and Pearl team. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Where's his Platinum team? Oh, because it's not in Heart Home City. That's a lot higher leveled than it was in Diamond and Pearl. Good thing I evolved, if I'm fully honest. Yeah, this is a much scarier team. I don't know if Ancient Power knocks out. Okay, buddy. At the very least, there's not much that this Staravia can do to us. I don't want to use Ancient Power and bring it down to like low HP because it does have the move Endeavor. I'd rather avoid setting that off. Brother. I don't know. Barry, please. Thank you. Goodbye. You are not surviving. All right, next up is almost certainly Buizel, if I remember my Generation 4 swap mechanics right. Yeah. I mean, this is a pretty... Grotle should still bait out Roselia after this, because Roselia's packing a Poison Sting. Pretty clear what we do here. Eat it up. I think one of my new favorite stats is how high Grotle's defense is. It's ridiculously powerful. Beautiful critical hit, too. All right, next up should be Roselia. Nope, straight into Monferno. I'm sad. Well, here's the cool part about this. It's almost certainly using Flame Wheel. If it uses Mach Punch, I'm gonna be a very sad, sad boy. But it should be using Flame Wheel here. Good. I think I can take a Mach Punch. That did very little damage. Imagine if that did 4 times as much damage, right? That's how much a Mach Punch would do. A little less than that, because Flame Wheel's a little weaker. I'm using a Rock Tomb. Okay, it's just using Leer. We're fine. Good thing I didn't swap. This will also slow it down, so it's going to be more enticed to use Mach Punch. Okay, that's Blaze. That's Blaze range. I think I can still take a Mach Punch. even with that Leer. What are my options? I mean, Kaza easily eats a Mach Punch, but if it's a Flame Wheel, I don't like that thought. Yeah, that's my worry. A Leer, a critical hit after that Leer would probably end it. Okay, here's my thought process. Kaza definitely outspeeds. It can definitely survive a Mach Punch. It probably survives a Flame Wheel as well. And then it'll outspeed and deal with Monferno. And if it uses Leer or Fury Swipes, we win. Yep. Yep. Goodbye. And actually, that's a good lead into Roselia, which I forgot is still here. But Roselia is not doing anything to us. Clean. It's nice when every single prediction is correct. I don't recall off the top of my head, actually, if Generation 4 AI always uses the most damaging move. But I'm pretty sure it does. It wasn't a very surefire strategy, brother. Yeah, evolving Rampardos was a huge call. I probably... Since I was looking at the Diamond and Pro levels, the Diamond and Pro levels, literally, his entire team was level 20. Like, it would have been a sweep. He had 5 levels advantage that I didn't expect. Well, clean. Clean and easy win. Let's see if there's any items I want to grab on this route. There's also there's the tower that I need to go up for Surf, don't I? Yuck. Although, getting Surf that early is going to be really nice for Vaporeon. Rampardos versus the level 20 Starly. Wouldn't have been quite as close, I would imagine. I'm actually going to... I really wish Tamagotchi had a good flying type move. I don't know when we get our first decent one. It'll get access to Steel Wing soon. So that's nice. There's a lot of items on this route. Where do I need to look specifically? There's a TM behind Cut that I need to get. That's it for outside, actually. And that is between the trees south of Lost Tower, so we're good to just walk through. Cosmog is like it's like a black hole kind of deal, isn't it? It's heavy because it's so condensed. So it's got the cosmos inside of it. Something like that. I don't know, bro. I believe, yeah, there's a runner there. Double battle. I mean, hey. I'm actually going to leave my tradable Pokemon out of the way. Kaza's going to be really important for this next gym fight. And it has to kind of stay below level 30. And Ash is just yoked. I like how I very much thought about who I was bringing into this fight, and it's a Bonsly and Mr. Mime. Or Mime Jr., rather. Yeah, Cosmoem's the one that's all condensed. Cosmog is gassy. Love Cosmog, by the way. Has not appeared in a game since Ultra Sun and Moon. Very awesome. Very cool that they've dropped it completely. I think Cosmog is due for another side story, like DLC Pokemon. Mega Cosmog. And it's crazy. So, okay. When Sun and Moon was like not released yet, a lot of the Pokédex was revealed because of leaks. And my idea was I'm gonna go through Pokemon Sun and Moon and only use cute Pokemon, cute or pretty Pokemon. So it ended up being like Alolan Vulpix, Primarina, that kind of style. And I had Cosmog as like, whenever I find Cosmog, it's joining the team. I did not know that it was a legendary Pokemon. And also completely unusable. So that didn't end up happening. There's the TM I want. Yeah, Cosmog is like one of my favorite Pokemon designs, and it's never utilized outside of being Nebby in the bag. Has no moves that you can use. Oh boy, I'm slower. Don't crit. That's a lot of damage. Okay. I guess it's just level 19. I need to buy some repels in this next town. Completely forgot to. Ugh. Lunala would have been a great Pokemon for ZA DLC. Lunala is also one of my favorite legendary designs. But it just doesn't come back much. Let's put Kadabra out front so that it can run away from battles. I still need to finish the ZA DLC. So Steel Wing, that's kind of the first outright attacking option for Togetic. A little unfortunate. That's right, I'm using the speed up button. I'm actually gonna go heal before I do that. Bro, get a job. Yeah, good for all those fairy types. What's it gonna be? Rock? Ice? I'm not throwing Togekiss out on an ice type, I'll tell you that much. That is not happening. Or a rock type for that matter. Steel Wing's a very weird move. Kind of just made for Skarmory, you know? Who else is using that effectively? I mean, I guess when it's neutral damage, it's all right. I think that's a first person berry. Man, in the last stream, I said that Chatot was going to get scaled out pretty quickly because it doesn't evolve or anything. But I think with that substitute strategy, it's kind of cooking again. It's kind of the strongest Pokemon on the team for a little bit. I'm gonna go grab my Waterstone before I do the tower as well. Eevee's kind of not cooking. Let's play a game called Where Do I Get It? Okay, it's gotta be this way. Solaceon Ruins. I just need to know the path that I need to take. Oh, you know what? Before I do this, I'm getting repels. Yeah, Togetic might be the return user, but its attack stat is really low. That's the issue. I mean, it is adamant, but even with that, Grotle has a higher attack stat. I think Turtwig might as well. Super. It's nice not having to buy any Pokeballs or potions or stuff. Favorite Mega and ZA? I think Starmie. No, you know what? I take that back. Starmie's my favorite design-wise, but I really don't like that it became a mixed attacker. It didn't do anything kind of more interesting. Top right, bottom left, bottom left. Oh, that's an actual battle, isn't it? Nope. I know there are battles in here. Waterstone. Yippee! Any other items I should grab in here? Yes, I need to get defog. I guess I'll just check all the rooms. Awesome. We're not really getting a lot out of those rocks. Oh gosh. I think bottom left here is the final room. Thunderstone. I don't think we have any use for that. Nope, not the right way. The final room I remember has like 5 items in it. Brother. Now is it bottom left? Okay, I was gonna say, I remember the last room being a bottom lefter. Yeah, there's defog, we need that. There's also... there's not really anything else we need to go out of our way for here. All of the important items are down here. Odd Incense, and... a Mind Plate, which can increase Kadabra's attacks by 20%. It's not the worst. 07 Jolteon. Jolteon's not better than Flareon, right? I feel like Flareon gets a lot of the flack for being like, oh, the worst one. Jolteon's not great. It's a nice revenge killer, but not much other than that, you know? At least Flareon does damage. You're a battler. Okay. Didn't realize it. Oh, you know what I'm not looking forward to? I just remembered. And now it's making that Jolteon seem a lot more useful. There's a battle at the end of this next route. And I remember it's a double battle, and one of the Pokemon you go against is a Gyarados. And it's not easy. Ugh. I'll have to look at what the moveset is it has. But I also remember that the next gym has a lot of required fights in it as well, so I don't want to play too close. Yeah, it's pretty gross. Jolteon would have been really nice for that, but I don't have any electric type options instead. You know, now I think about it, shitting on Jolteon and all this, Jolteon wouldn't be the worst grab, because it would help us against Crash or Wake. And yeah, especially when Torterra is going to be grass ground type. Makes you think. Do I... This is going to sound insane. Level 37. Should I delay Grodle's evolution? Or is that the most insane thing you've ever heard in your life? This guy gives a green shard. I feel like resisting water is gonna be pretty important for Crash or Wake. And also, doesn't his Gyarados have Ice Fang? Not being quad weak to that would be kind of nice. What are these items that are here? Anything I want to grab? Nope, nothing that's important. Well, in that case, Vaporeon time before we even ever used it. I've made the decision, it's Vaporeon. And I hate to say it, if we chose Empoleon for our starter, I think it probably would have been Leafeon. Maybe. Gyarados isn't in Platinum? Yo, we're thriving. What a W. I don't think we have anything that goes to Vaporeon yet. I think it might get Grass Knot. Not that I'm probably not going to teach it to it, but... Nope. One of these two Pokemon should get Grass Knot. I'm not 100% sure who it should be. I'm thinking probably Tamagotchi. Bro. I wanted to see how long we could go without it being brought up. Literally, the first frame Vaporeon is on screen. Awful. Terrible. Yeah, Vaporeon what? Finish. All right. Let's go get Surf for this Vaporeon so that we can start absolutely mogging everything we encounter. Ooh, almost got in that fight. Flareon is the most huggable Pokemon. That's why it's my favorite. Imagine, it's like a dog slash cat. It's warm and it's fluffy. Like you can't compete, period. Okay, Grotle can't be in the front for much longer. Forgot my Super Repel ran out. Yeah. I was gonna just run through here without looking at what items you find, but I need to know if this is worth it or not, unfortunately. Arcanine too big. A second TM for return. This item right here is an oval stone. Doesn't that just evolve Happiny? We don't need that. Okay, floor 3. Nothing we need to grab here. You wouldn't turn, would you? Yep. Yes, you would. Oh, the shirt is so tough, though. I gotta say. I love that character design. Oh, I didn't know it was foggy in here. Oh, this is gonna suck. I forget the exact result of fog. Isn't it like everything is 75% accurate or worse? Okay, buddy. This is why I don't speedrun Pokemon games. I don't need this item. Wait, yes I do. Yeah, I'm just gonna take this double battle here, I think. Either way, you take a double battle. Our Pokemon should be fine for this. Oh my god, I want the life-size Flareon one. I think they did a series of all of the evolutions, and they're all like curled up sleeping. I need the Flareon, dude. I need it. Mischievous has a good sprite in this game. Mischievous always has a good sprite, though. Let's be for real, for real. I know. That's why I don't have it. It is ridiculously expensive. Isn't it like 150? Size Flareon plush. Also huge ancient power boost. Nope. It's a little more than that. No, this is a different plush. No, it's the same one. Yep. It is $400 with shipping from Japan. That's not great. That's half of my mortgage. It's my portion of the mortgage. This should be returned. I'll take a second return. Nothing can never go wrong with a second return. I'm surprised they give you that. All right, back to Lost Tower. Oh, it's Strength that's in here. I don't know why I thought it was Surf. But that's also required, so. I need to use Defog. Okay. Wait. You don't get strength here in Platinum. No, I can use Defog. It's just the cleanse tag in this game. I need to confirm that. Where do you get HM04 in Platinum? Iron Island. Yeah. Huh. Where do you get Surf? Because I thought that was in here. Let's see. You have to search it by HM. HM6 is Surf? It is not Surf. It's Rock Smash. Okay, whatever. I guess we just move on. I don't know. Teleport is the most useless move. What are we doing? At least coming in here for a return was kind of worth it. I completely forgot that this is just optional in this game. It always gets me stuck whenever I'm in Diamond and Pearl because I'm like, oh, that's right, I didn't go through the tower. Dang it. Every time. And the one time I finally remembered to do it, there's nothing here. Cringe Nene. Well, that was a nice little detour, I suppose. Celestic Town, that sounds right. All right. I don't believe there's anything else we need to do in Solaceon Town. We can just scoot on through. When's my next gift? Now that I think about it. Video scripts. I didn't save it. Oh no. Yeah, I want to say the next one's Porygon and Veilstone. Oh, I didn't save it because I lost power on Wednesday and I lost the notepad. All right. I need to make sure that I'm not gonna get surprised by anything on this route. This is where a little bit of my knowledge on this game kind of wanes. A lot of this section just kind of blends together for me. Any items? Roost. Yeah, I'm getting roost. Near the honey tree, you say. Be very careful. There's a ton of optional battles you can run into here. Whoops. Like that one. Okay, I have no clue what this is. Super repel. I mean, I do want it. South of the honey tree. Strawberry Puff, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Oh, it's her. Okay, how do I get to her? I guess I can run through the grass, who cares? There we go. You. Yeah. Substitute and Roost combo is gonna be a little bit disgusting. It's gonna be awesome for Togetic too. Here we go! Someday I'll fix that.
Salmon dance.
Yeah, indeed. Let's see, what? There's nothing in here, right? It's just battles. Oh, there's Moo Moo Milk. I mean, that's cheap healing outside of battle, at least. I'm not trying to battle, though. Move on. No required battles. Sorry, I know I'm checking every single route, but... Okay, there's the TM for payback here. Moo Moo Milk from Moo Moo Meadows. You are a required fight. Let's use our Vaporeon, who doesn't have any water type moves in the rain. I like how the way they did it in recent games, where if you evolve your Eevee, at any point it'll learn a move on evolution, so you always have at least one option for stab attacks, but not this early. So we got a Heracross? Was it? It must have been off of a honey tree, right? That's crazy lucky. You know, normally the rain's really... Okay, buddy. Normally the rain's really spooky, but again, I feel like we're paying dividends with Grotle. I think Grotle is insane for this game. Let's see, there's the TM for payback. Shockwave. Okay. I imagine Togetic learns that. Requires cut. Oh, well. Lucky me. That's gonna hurt. No, it's not. It's a Bronzor. Bro. Shockwave on Kadabra. Didn't do much in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, let me tell you. That's choosing Shockwave over Thunderbolt actually got my Kadabra killed and might have led to the death of the entire run. How viable a Honeylock? Oh, that would have been cool. That's my issue. There's so many cool, unique ideas for each of these games. I feel like I need to run back different ones. Look at how watch how the Shieldon eats that up. I wish I had a Shieldon, dude. Also would have been useless for this next gym and the gym after. And the gym after that, but you know, whatever. Look at how it eats it up from Grotle. I guess the issue would be you wouldn't be able to start honeying trees until after the first gym. But at that point, you got plenty of options. I don't know how wide the variety of Pokemon you can get is. I think it's one... ooh, okay. Just want to make sure I'm not going to get ran into here. I think it's the same everywhere, right? Hold on. The TM somewhere around here. Given by the black belt before the second bridge. This is the second bridge. Yep. PK Hex a honey encounter as a starter? Yeah, I guess you could. Only Munchlax has special honey tree rules. If you got that Munchlax, though, buddy, I need a refresher on what exactly payback is. I want to say if you go second, it does double damage. Where's payback? There it is. If this user can use this attack after the foe, the power's doubled. Yeah, that's pretty good. Hold on, that might be a great option for Rampardos, who does get it. When is Dark gonna be good? Not for a while. I think we can skip on that for now. South of the largest grass patch, that wouldn't be up here. Yeah, it is a straight upgrade, but what if I want it for something else? That's always my thought. Although, now I think about it, I think I get 3 more Pokemon in this playthrough. I don't recall if any of them get payback. Oh no, well, Lucario would, but it would probably outspeed everything. I think I give Rampardos payback, yeah. I mean, no one else here gets it. Yeah, I'm gonna give it to Rampardos. Yeah, I'm not giving payback to Haunter. Yeah, there's no way, unless like I set up stealth rocks in the opponent swaps. I don't see this happening. Really a hard move to get off. I'm almost certain that Roost does end up going to Togekiss, but I don't want to use it yet. Especially when Togekiss doesn't even have any attacking moves yet outside of Steel Wing. Yeah, in doubles or when you just have a really specific mechanic that you're taking advantage of, I'm sure. Okay. This is Shockwave right here. I think I'm probably just immediately giving Shockwave to Kadabra. Well, we're getting Thunderbolt soon. Maybe I should save Shockwave for a Pokemon that can only learn Shockwave and not Thunderbolt. Let me see. Yeah, I want to say Togekiss gets Shockwave, but not Thunderbolt. We'll see. Thunderbolt would be a very good option if it does get it, thanks to Serene Grace, so it would have a 20% chance to paralyze. Kadabra can't learn Thunderbolt? Cringe, Nene. All right, this is actually a set of battles I want to look at the levels of. This is Diamond and Pearl that I'm looking at, yep. These are still really spooky battles. What the hell? They have 6 Pokemon if you fight them as doubles. I'm not doing that. Gosh, I wish we had. I think I need to teach Shockwave right now. I'm looking at it. I probably should. This is bad. I'm teaching it. I'm looking up to see who learns Thunderbolt. It would be better on Tamagotchi right now. for this immediate battle. Togetic. I keep forgetting what it's actually called because I am calling it Tamagotchi. Togetic, moves learned, Generation 4. In Platinum by TM. Togetic does not get Thunderbolt. Let's see Kadabra. This is an important decision. Platinum. Gets Thunder Punch, thank God. Yep, neither gets Thunderbolt. This is such a good move on both of them. I'm almost tempted to give it to Togetic just because Togetic has no other attacking option. This is a big decision. I hate this. Think about Crash or Wake. I think Kadabra's gonna... Oh, Kadabra's gonna get one-shot by the Gyarados regardless. I think Togetic. Togetic needs an attacking move. Right now it's just dead space on the inventory or on my team. I'm gonna get rid of Sweet Kiss. I've made my decision. I really wish we had access to Surf. Or just a water move. I think Chatot gonna lead this fight. Let's fight the boy first. Yeah, you could not pay me any amount of money to do this as a double battle. I'm trying to remember if it's a forced double battle in Diamond and Pearl. Why is Gligar a Wurple? Why he a Wurple? I completely forgot it's that color. I have no clue what its moveset is. Feint attack, huh? It doesn't break a substitute. I feel like I set up a substitute here. Man, leftovers would go crazy right now. So would Roost, to be fair. But, oh well. Yeah, Gligar's normally much more pink. Buizel first. I did not expect that. Ah. Yeah, it's gross. I'm happy that hit. Now, why did Buizel come out and not Drifblim, is my question. But, oh well. Easy swap for Mittens. I also should have healed before this, too. Yeah, I guess it's Gliscor colored, isn't it? So true. It's weird because in Generation 4, that's kind of after they stopped doing like weirdly designed, okay, first turn, wake up. That's kind of after they did weirdly designed Pokemon. Because Generation 3, you know, Nose Pass was messed up. There was a couple of others, I couldn't tell you which. Who wants to play a game called Does This Drifblim Have a Flying type move? I don't think I want to play it. I think I'm swapping to Rampardos. Should be able to take whatever it dishes out. Stockpile! I would have been just fine. Oh, I'm faster. Whoops. Whoopsie-doo. It should still knock out. Nope, Drifloon's a bulky boy. You eat that up. A little more damage than I thought it'd do. This is the issue with Rampardos. It's kind of frail. That Ominous Wind should have done nothing, and if it got an Omni Boost out of that, I mean, we would have died because I forgot about Aftermath. Yuck. Yeah, I can't lie. This is a terrifying set of fights. Kind of wish I got the Moo Moo Milk. Where's my regular potions? I swear I had them. I must have used them. Yeah, Trap needs to get healed. Yeah, it sacrificed everything for that attack. That's why I kind of like Bastiodon. I mean, the thing with Bastiodon is it also doesn't have a great HP stat, which is wild to me. Crazy defenses. I think the defenses are probably so large that it does make up for it. But man, I'm not trying to make contact. I think Chatot just rolls this team here. Okay, Chatot does need to stay below level 31. Mimic, no. The moment Chatot goes to level 31, it starts disobeying in the next gym fight. And with it being a fighting type gym, you don't need me to tell you why that's not awesome. Ooh, this sucks. I gotta stay in. Lickitung probably has a rollout. And it's using Defense Curl. I take a rollout. There's no way I don't. Okay, we're fine. Aren't I soundproof? No, I'm not. I have Tangled Feet. Chatter always seems like it's bugged. And last is Routes, which shouldn't be an issue. Tangled Feet is so buns, dude. Absolute cell of ability. In fact, funny thing, I was watching a video of the worst competitive abilities, and Tangled Feet was on there. Because it's only specifically given to Pokemon that can make absolutely no use out of it. Like, I think they were like, oh, maybe if you have Dodrio use Thrash, in some world you'll... Sorry, that one piece of hair is really bothering me. It's stuck there. Get up. Get up. I'm gonna hold it there for the rest of the stream. Well, we did it. We made it through the gauntlet. Somehow. Okay, that kind of made it stay. Mago. We are at the point where I don't know if any of these berries are actually useful for us. See ya, Argon. All right. What do we have in Veilstone City? Probably the biggest just move power upgrade we're gonna have in a long time. I should heal before I take those on. What's currently on my team? Why do y'all ask this in the one game? Oh, okay. You're probably watching on a small screen. Togetic, Rampardos, Grotle, Kadabra, Chatot, and Vaporeon. These are the only 6 Pokemon I have access to right now. Well, that would be true if I wasn't about to get a Porygon. Porygon's somewhere in here. Hold on. Platinum, gift Pokemon. Yep, Porygon. Northernmost houses of Veilstone City. I'll put Chatot away temporarily. Just so I can go and grab this Porygon. Porygon's not getting used in this gym though, that's the issue. I also, I'm probably gonna allow myself to do trade evolutions. Northernmost houses of Veilstone. Is that one of those two? Because up here, yeah, these aren't houses. Star Piece. It must be one of these two, because I think the Galactic building is to our right. I don't think it's these two. There's a picture on Sarah. I'm using Cerebi as the source today, and they have a picture of the building. Yep, it's in here. You? Nope. There's a Pokemon I'd like someone to look after. It's a Pokemon called Porygon. I found. Now, Porygon's got to be iPhone. Porygon's being named iPhone. Yippee! Yes. The only situation I'm using a lowercase for the Pokemon names. Perfect gift. All right, Porygon, what are you rocking? Already level 25, that's not bad. Brave Nature. Increase attack, lower speed. I believe that's the same as Grotle. Yeah. I mean, that's not ideal. It does come with download? Does it always come with download? Damn. Psybeam, recover, Magnet Rise. Okay. And I think I have an upgrade right now, don't I? I do. I could get a Porygon 2 if I want. I am gonna allow myself trade evolutions this time because I guess that means I get Alakazam, huh? I didn't even think of that. I've screwed myself by being like, oh, no trade evolutions, but like, I can trade. I don't know. There's no reason I shouldn't be able to. No, regardless, Porygon's getting benched. I always get Porygon to Rabombi. Oh, it's a rap there. Gotcha. Understood. I don't think I've heard that. BDG. Okay, before we fight this next gym, Togekiss has gotta get a flying type move. You know what we do first, let's go to the game corner and grab whatever we can there. There's a couple of held items. There's a couple of other stuff. Do I need the coin case? Young man next door. All right. This is the last instance of an actual game corner, by the way. Pretty goated. Okay. Clearly not this next door. Unless they meant the old guy was the young man next door. Must be over here. I don't know if I'd call that next door when you gotta go all the way around for it. You? You're a young man? Left. I said right. I got it. I'm so good. All right, with that, we should be able to get a ton of different moves, a ton of different held items. All sorts of stuff. Also, inflation has hit the Pokemon world when it comes to casino coins because they're expensive in this game. $50,000 is max to hold too. Hello, Leotard. Look at that. So expensive. Okay, that's a lot of TMs. I need to actually look these up because I'm not going through these one by one. Game corner. It's going pretty well so far. I basically woke up and started stream. Veilstone game corner. Payouts, no. Prize exchange. We've got Substitute, Endure, Swords Dance. Who's using Swords Dance? I think Lucario could make use of that, I'm pretty sure. Rest, U-Turn. Oh, we're grabbing U-Turn. 89. Yoink. I might grab multiple U-Turns. Hidden Power. Sure, I'll grab a Hidden Power or two. Flamethrower, Thunderbolt, Ice Beam. We definitely need Ice Beam. That's TM13. That's for Vaporeon. Psychic. I mean, we can grab Psychic right now. Yeah, might as well. Get it early for Kadabra. Whoops. I feel like the wide lens is going to be kind of a nice one to have for Rampardos. It's just so it can hit rock throws more often. This one's Giga Impact if you're wondering what the super expensive one is. Any fun plans for the weekend? Not really, actually. It's really cold right now. I'm probably gonna mow the lawn and then, I don't know, maybe we'll get some. We still need furniture for the house. We might go into town for that. Okay, I'm gonna grab the wide lens because I genuinely think it'll be nice to have. Silk Scarf could be good for Togetic and Shadot. And then I have one more. I don't think anyone we have gets Thunderbolt. No one gets Flamethrower. You can also get Frustration. I think I'll grab Swords Dance. Not to use right now, but just to have for the future. All right, very first thing. We need to see who learns what. Ice Beam is easily going to Vaporeon, there's no question. Let's be so for real. Goodbye, Helping Hand. And that's going to be its best attacking move for a while. It is very expensive. We kind of go to like the thrift store type places. What level does Kadabra learn Psychic? Just because I don't want to waste this if I don't have to. Because if it's at like level 30, you know. Moves learned, generation 4. Okay, it doesn't get Psychic until level 40. Yeah, this is worth it. But it, like, it is so stressful because like you want it to not be expensive, but if you get something cheap and it ends up being bad, that's in your home. That's like an item in your home. I mean, it's only 10 PP. I feel like I keep Psybeam just in case, right? I'm not using Miracle Eye against any dark types. I guess if the dark type doesn't have... whatever. I guess if the dark type doesn't have any dark type moves, I would use it, but yeah. Rough, you know. U-turn. Who learns U-turn? Chatot. God, Chatot gets good moves. I'll keep that with me for now. Chatot kind of has way too many good moves. Well, thank you. I hope I find it too. I guess I have nothing specifically in mind. We just need to fill stuff out. No one gets Shadow Claw. I'm gonna check my hidden powers right now. Because we do have quite a few special attackers that could really make use of hidden power. I mean, it doesn't have to try too hard. It's kind of cooking. Let's see. Togetic gets a 39 base power dragon type hidden power. Okay, probably not. Kadabra gets a 34 base power ice type hidden power. Again, that's pretty dang weak. Chatot gets a 53 base power dragon type hidden power. How many dragon types do we go up against? I know there's a couple on the defog route that it would probably cook. Yeah, there's not a lot. Cause Garchomp's the only dragon type that was introduced in this region, right? There's no dragon type Elite Four for once. I think we pass on it. I hate to say it. What about Eevee? Eevee gets a 66 base power grass type hidden power. I think it goes to Vaporeon. That's good. Okay. You basically beat other water types because of this. And that's gonna be huge for Wake. Probably, Sand Attack kind of came in clutch last Nuzlocke. Dragon type's in Gen 1. What do you mean? Dragon type's always been in the game. I'm gonna get rid of Growl. I think Sand Attack could have utility. I don't know how you think that. I genuinely don't. No types were even introduced in Gen 5. I guess just for fun, I'll check what Grotle gets and Rampardos. Shit, Grotle gets a 63 base power ice type. That's good. What the hell? I mean, I don't have the movesets for it. I don't have the move space. And Cranidos gets a 68 base power flying type. This is stupid. They can't use them. They don't have the special attack stat to do it. I mean, Grotle's special attack stat isn't abysmal, but it's much lower than its attack stat. Well. Yeah. Offensive interactions were introduced Gen 2. Because Twister was a flying type move, or a normal type move, I think. And Dragon Rage was the only dragon type move, I want to say. Dragon types were introduced as their own card in Gen 5. Okay, there you go. Yeah, that's true. I think, oh, man. I can buy other returns. Now I know this. Does Tamagotchi get return? Let me see its stats. 30 attack stat. I mean, that's really small. Look at that. Look at that difference. 30 to 108. Even Mittens is packing a 70. I know, I know we're dragging the conversation. Dragon the conversation. I'm still just deciding movesets. Yeah, I don't think it gets any proper use out of return. I know it's powerful. I guess if, you know what, if anything, it might as well have it. What if there's a situation that's useful? Does it get secret power? Oh, it's physical. Never mind. I thought secret power was special. Why is it physical? Okay. I think we have our movesets. Do I like e-girls or i-ladies? I like my wife. I hate that I'm really unable to make a decision here. It's gotta go to Tamagotchi, right? Oh, this moveset's so good, though. I mean, Metronome's bad. Goodbye, Metronome. He's too based. All right, we've made some decisions. Were they the correct decisions? We'll see. All right, what else do we get in Veilstone City? There's so much here. Embargo, I'm never using that. As far as items go, that's like it. I think we can continue with the story. When did she get upgraded to wife? We're engaged. We're not married yet. I want to get legally legally married because I need health insurance soon. And I need so much. Well, we beat the ghost gem. In fact, Chadot swept it. Does Metronome the move get affected by Metronome the item? Genuinely, no clue. Couldn't tell ya. What items are in the department store? Let's see if there's anything useful there. You know what? I'm just gonna run through it physically. Let's find out. First floor is always just a regular mart. Don't we get like the counter TM here? Oh. Okay. We got the counter something. We're gonna have a proper wedding ceremony and reception. It's just immediately, I just want to get like legally married and we're gonna have a proper. We will have a ceremony. It's just that immediately, I do need like new glasses and stuff. Thus the legal marriage. I don't think any of this particularly helps. Although Focus Blast with wide lens might not be a... That could be an option. I'm gonna grab it. In fact, Togetic might end up being the one with the wide lens. Protect. Some good moves. I don't need them. Yeah, exactly. Because then there's nothing we need to do legally for the marriage at the ceremony. It gives us more freedom for the ceremony itself. Like, we're not going to need, like, we won't need a minister, an ordained minister for the wedding. We could just find someone to read, you know? Nothing has to be official. Yeah, give me some of that soda pop, bro. I'm gonna grab some lemonades just for, whoops, for out of battle healing. Flash isn't a bad move. Lowering accuracy? I have Sand Attack on my Vaporeon right now. Sand Attack was an important part of my elite, of my champion team for Pokemon Emerald. Don't sleep on Sand Attack. Yeah, exactly. Like, okay, so okay, T. There's a show. I think it's called. Just started watching it yesterday. I think it's just called 4 Weddings, and what they do is they get 4 women who are getting married that year, and I'm assuming the show like comps them a good portion of their wedding costs so that they'll actually do this. It's a competition, and they'll all grade each other's weddings on like food, the wedding dress, the location, and then the experience. And whoever gets the highest score gets a free honeymoon. That's like crazy, to like an island or something. And there was a couple where the minister that was reading the stuff was either like, you couldn't hear what they were saying at all. They were way too like weird. Like, there were so many situations. There was one where like they didn't come until 2 hours after the wedding was supposed to start. If it's someone you personally know, I feel like you're taking out such a huge risk factor of the wedding, right? It feels like it makes sense to me. I think we're ready to take on the gym. Yo, it's Crasher Wake. Why does Crasher Wake get brought back so much? Like, why is he everywhere, by the way? He's all over the place. I feel like it's a developer favorite character. I think he's in Generation 5 as well. Just random, like, you just find him and he's chilling. Just going, I don't know. I don't know, bro. Gym, yippee! I am gonna take a look at the gym Pokemon here, though, before we really get going. Veilstone Gym. It's at the very bottom of the Veilstone City thing. Oh, that's right. You get Drain Punch for this. That's huge. Okay, Platinum. There's no reason that Kadabra can't just mollywop this entire gym, it looks like. However, other than a Heracross, I kind of don't want it out on the Heracross. Yo, where do I get started here? Hello? Oh, that's right. It destroys the tires. I was like, I thought you just move them to get them out of the way. Okay. Oh, I feel like I'm going to be really stupid here, and I'm going to apologize ahead of time. Oh, hit it again. Not that that should matter. Need to get to that one. So I need to break all... Oh, okay, I see. Am I upset to see him? No, he's just kind of there. Okay, the other two are on the left side. This is not a required battle. I don't know if there's any required battles here, actually, in this version. Can I squeeze... Hold on. Nope. This might be required. Yep. Oh, and I'm gonna have to go all the way back around, too. Yeah, I think... You never see a wedding dress and you're like, ooh, they spent a lot of money on that, you know? I feel like that never is, like, any part of the discussion. You just see it and you're like, oh, that's nice. Then again, I'm a man, so that's not really my side of things. I need to be very careful with how many Pokemon Kadabra actually takes out here. Because I don't want it to get to level 31. Okay, this is the guy with the Croagunk and the Machoke. This is Raphael. Yeah, we definitely don't intend on spending a ton of money. We just want it to be a good time, you know? Want it to be a good time for everyone that's going. That's a lot of experience, brother. Giftlocke, I'm only allowed to use Pokemon that are given to me by NPCs. Basically, any Pokemon I caught myself isn't allowed. This is a lot to look at. I can't lie. Does this break? Okay, buddy. Does this break that set of tires above? No, it doesn't. Okay. Definitely need to get around this guy. It's not a required fight, but this is gonna be... Okay, we avoided it. Definitely a difficult to avoid. Break that. Oh, we need to break that tire. This is a really hard gym puzzle. Although I think my least favorite gym puzzles are the ice sliding ones, especially the one in this game, actually. So then I should be able to reach... Okay, buddy. You. I'm going to go insane. Break that. Then we can come on through here and open the way. Cool, one fight and we're good. Okay, Maylene. God, that Lucario is disgusting. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. All right, I don't want to leave because I think all of the tires get reset. So we're gonna do our prep right here, right now. Actually, Focus Blast. Does Togetic get that now? No. Okay, then I don't need it. We're discussing it because I mean, my wedding's not soon, mind you. We're going to, our goal is to tour a place that we were thinking of this summer and hopefully decide on one, and then we'll get a wedding planner on it. How are we feeling about Maylene? It shouldn't be too bad. I think it'll be fine. I don't like that she gets access to Drain Punch. It's a crazy move to have. We need to get our levels up. Okay, so level cap here is 32, but doesn't Grotle evolve at level 32? I need to decide if I'm delaying Grotle's evolution or not. Yep, it evolves at level 32. What does Grotle learn before level 37? Is it worth it? Yeah, I'm probably going to just be using Kadabra. But Kadabra can't one-shot the Lucario, that's for sure. That's kind of the issue. Oh, if I delay my evolution, I get Synthesis at level 37. That's fun. I miss Earthquake complete. Well, we have heart scales. Don't worry, that's fine. Because we'll get. The reason I would delay it is for Crasher Wake, and by then, like Crasher Wake's town is the place that you can relearn moves. I don't know. That's my thing. All right, I need to look at Crasher Wake's team. Because if I remember right, I don't remember right. Gyarados does not have Ice Fang. Floatzel has Ice Fang. Do I have another answer to Floatzel? I do. I have Vaporeon. I think I might be fine to evolve. It'll suck not being resistant to water type attacks for a lot of this, but I think it'll be fine. Okay. I'm gonna evolve. It would have been fun, like, a part of me wanted to be like, no, I'm not gonna evolve, just to keep things quirky, and be like, ooh, we're running our Grotle to max efficiency, but no. I would much rather have an Earthquake here than not have a water resistance later. Or did I say that wrong? I would love to have Leech Seed, but I can't. I don't have the space on my moveset. Honestly, if Vaporeon didn't get a grass type hidden power, I probably would have delayed this evolution. You can get multiples of the same item. I know there's multiple like silk scarfs, there's multiple wide lenses. There's quite a few that are multiple. I mean, we're getting rid of Bite. We've beaten the ghost type gym. Bite doesn't really get a ton of use later on, other than Lucian. Oh yeah, no, you gotta use them one by one. You're locked in. I don't see any reason why anyone can't go to max level here. Wish. Here we go! Thank you for the prime.
Hiya, hiya.
I'll fix that sometime. Nope, no wish. I don't need it. I know in theory it's a really good move, but I don't feel like I have the mind to be able to use it. Yeah, I'm not like other Nuzlockers. I kept my Grotle for forever. I don't think using multiple rare candies has ever been a thing in Pokemon. You know what? No, you can do it in Gen 9, can't you? Bite! Oh boy! Boy, would I. Yeah, goodbye, Sand Attack. Gen 8, okay. Yeah, because that's when they introduced experience candies, that's right. My hair looks so bad. I haven't showered today, that's why. It was such an early stream. It's a little geesy. Oh yeah, it's got text-to-speech. No one's taken advantage yet. People are pretty chill with it. Okay, so the real question is, how high of a level do we get Kadabra and Chatot? I think if I get them to level 29, they won't overlevel at all. We basically have two different level caps we're playing with here. Because if they hit level 31, they will start disobeying because they are trait evolutions. And luckily, I believe this is the last point in the game that they will disobey. But it does mean that they need to stay a little bit underleveled here, which should be fine. I don't think Lucario is going to be able to do anything to Torterra. Actually, the lead is Meditite. I think I lead with Chatot here. Drain Punch, Rock Tomb. No, I don't. No, I don't. It also starts out with Fake Out. It's definitely using Fake Out first. Ever play Silk Song? No, I plan on it eventually. I don't like this, actually. Meditite, okay, two of the Pokemon have Rock Tomb, which means I can't really rely on Chatot at all. But Meditite's a Psychic type, so it's probably not going to get one-shot by Kadabra. And I almost certainly want Torterra to be completely fresh against Lucario. If I could force Lucario into using Metal Claw somehow, and then getting a swap out, I don't think there's a way for me to do that. I think we just gotta lead Kadabra. Is there any item that can make sure it survives better? I mean, an Oran Berry, but if Kadabra's at half HP, it's getting one shot regardless. Yeah, Kadabra two shots Meditite, so it's going to need to survive a Fake Out and a Rock Tomb. It's gonna be slowed down by Rock Tomb. Do we think it outspeeds Machoke after that? I think so. Probably. And yeah, with no Citrus Berry, I mean, ugh. Luckily, there's absolutely no... I mean, they'll use Confusion for a chance for a Confusion, but there's no status effects we need to worry about. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Does Kadabra have Inner Focus? Or no, it has Synchronize. It's already activated a couple times. Unfortunate. String Grace is so nice, dude. What an interesting set of Pokemon. Okay, yeah, I think we just gotta go for it. Ironically, I think Chatot's best use case is going to be against Lucario because it can't get hit super effectively. But even then, it's rough. Let's go. At the very least, the worst case scenario here isn't that I wipe. There's no way in the world that I'm wiping with a team like this. It's a case of like, is there going to be a sacrifice at some point because I'm grossly misjudged how much damage I'm taking. It didn't use Fake Out. Why didn't it use Fake Out? And it's a one-shot. Okay, who cares? Who cares? Whatever, bro. This should one-shot. And if it doesn't, I believe we take a shot. A hit, yeah. Yeah, okay, dang. Whatever. Okay, we could have gone to level 30. All right, this is a beautiful situation because Lucario has the choice of a fighting type move, a ground type move, or a steel type move. It's not going to use a fighting type move because I resist it, And both ground and steel are resisted by Torterra. It works out perfectly. There's the Metal Claw. As long as it doesn't get the attack raise, I'll be happy. There we go. It outspeeds. I really don't want to get paralyzed. I realized Torterra still has the Dread Plate right now. Completely useless. How much does this do? Whatever. Who cares? What a beast. Recover. Yeah, that's not getting used ever, buddy. Sorry to tell you this. I find it funny how frequently frail Pokemon get Recover. Again, it's like that's a thing that I would have known for sure would have happened if I used damage calcs. But just not using damage calculations has me considering so many more situations than I would have normally, and it's kind of really fun. Yeah, I don't know why I expected Torterra to outspeed it all. There was no chance in the world. That Drain Punch TM is going to be really nice for Lucario. How do I get out of here, bro? This way. There we go. Well, cool. All right. It does add a lot of suspense, not knowing whether that Psychic was going to one-shot or not. I'm sure a Meditite, I don't know. Meditite has the ability Pure Power, so it's got some oomph to it. I wouldn't doubt that a Fake Out and Rock Tomb, at most, it's a critical hit kills Kadabra, you know? For sure. I don't know, man. Oh yeah, give herself the badge. I think I'll probably call that for the stream for today. It's a good 3.5 hours. And I want to play Mina the Hollower. I want to record that. Got a couple of other things I need to do. I also need to mow the lawn today because it's kind of the last nice cool day we're getting. Record Mina the Hollower. Play Mina the Hollower. God, I've been waiting for that game for so long. So excited. I'm gonna grab Porygon. I'm gonna swap out Chatot. I know Togetic doesn't have a flying type move yet. I don't know, maybe Togetic gets swapped out now I think about it. Oh yeah, Argon, say hello to iPhone the Porygon. With a brave nature. And me. I think I'll also evolve Porygon between streams. Just because... why not? I have the upgrade, just to prove. Upgrade is right here. I don't remember where the dubious disc is, but I might, I've honestly, full honesty, I might keep Porygon 2. Wait, Eviolite's not in this game, is it? No, I'll probably evolve it then. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we're recording Mina the Hollower. And you know what I might do? I might upload it Let's Play style to the VOD channel. Maybe. We'll see. And then do like the full 100% video on the main channel. I need to get the Pokemon videos up too though. All right, that'll do it. Slap a save down and let's see who is live. Probably not too many people. It's very early. On a Friday too.